Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a project pan update. This is the first update that I'm going to do for December, and then I'm going to do my finale at the end of the month. I have made some progress on some of these items, so it's quite a nice update. There are some items that I made a really nice progress this month on some of these items, so I'm excited to talk about them. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. I'm sorry if you can hear some of the noise. My street is usually very quiet, but they've all decided to make a lot of noise. There's also a plane, and yeah, there's just a lot of noise outside, but I want to film this, so let's just get into it. So I'll start with the item that I used the least, which unfortunately was my e.l.f. lip balm. This is the Ride or Die in Grapefruit. I used this only once. I made really good progress on this, a few months ago. I don't think I used it too much last month, but this month I've really not used it at all. I think what I'm gonna do is probably stop trying to project pan it. I've used up about half of it at this point since I've had it in the project, and I've just lost some interest in it, and I just don't want to hate pan it. So I'm just gonna roll it out. There's nothing wrong with the product, so I can just keep it in my stash. I am gonna roll it out. I know I'm not gonna use it again before my finale, so this one is just going to be rolled out. There's just no point to update you on that one. Next up is another item that I'm going to roll out, and I might potentially just declutter this. I'm not sure. I haven't really decided yet, but it is my Makeup Obsession by the Makeup Revolution brow gel. And this one, I just don't use brow products. I don't use brow gels. This one, out of all the brow gels that I have used, is not bad. I have it in the shade Warm Brown. It is quite a nice neutral brown on my eyebrows, and I don't feel like it makes them look too brown, if that makes sense. I've got black eyebrows, but they're not like super dark, so they're like really dark brown, and this one is more of a warm brown, but I feel like it's more of a neutral warm brown. It just doesn't have that reddish tint that some of the eyebrow products that I've tried has. I think I like a lot more cool tone on my natural eyebrows, because that's really just what they are. They're sort of a cool tone, really dark brown / black. Anyway, I've used this 2 times this month, which again is not very good considering how many times I used it the previous month. I'm just going to roll it out. I'm not going to use it again this month, and I just don't think I'm going to be buying brow products quite literally ever again, unless I suddenly change my mind. What I might do is just do brow pens. I think those ones are the ones that I'm mostly interested in. I really don't like the gels. I don't like the way that they make my eyebrows look, and it's probably the way that I do it, but I think it's just my preference. So that one I'm going to roll out because I know I'm not going to use it for the next few weeks, and there's no point in keeping it for the finale. Number 8 is an exciting one because I have finished it. It is a full, beautiful pan. It is my bronzer from Model Co. And this one I've had in the project quite a few months, and it is completely done. So I used it a couple more times since my last update, and then it kind of smashed. I did lose a little bit of product, but there was so little left in the pan, it doesn't really matter. It was also hard to pick up, to be honest, with my brush. So when it smashed, I just used as much as I could, and then it was gone. Really happy that I have finished a bronzer. Yes, it is a small pan, but still it is a win for me. So super excited, and it just gives me satisfaction because obviously when I rolled it in, I had no pan. I worked on it, finally saw a pan, and then it's finished now. So I'm very pleased with that. I only used it 8 more times and then it was done. So that's pretty good. Okay, next up is my e.l.f. Puff Puff Primer. I've used this 9 times this month. This one, I really like to see that I've made some progress. When I rolled it in, it was right at the top here. There's a little bit left on the sides, but really I don't have too much left. I really don't like this primer. I have a lot of primers that I want to work through. I just keep buying primers and I have an issue. I don't know why I keep buying primers. I just find them to be quite satisfying when you find one that is nice and works well. But I have realized I have bought way too many this year, so I need to get through them, and this is one of the ones that I really want to get through, just simply because I don't really like it. There's also an air pocket here, so I think that I could make some more progress on this until, by the time I film my finale. Am I going to be able to finish it before the end of the month? I'm not too sure, to be honest, but I'm really going to try because there's probably no point in me rolling it into the next project next year. So I'm going to try and finish this. I didn't put it on today. I should have put it on today just to do it. But yeah, I'm going to try to finish this in the next few weeks. Wish me luck. So yeah, I used this 9 times. I imagine I probably, how many times I used it last month? I only used it 6 times last month, and then the previous time I had used it 8 times. So I actually used it quite a bit more times this last round. So if I use another 9, 10, 12 times, I might actually be done with that. So hopefully I can do it. Okay, the next one is another empty. This is my NYX Born to Glow concealer. This is in the shade Alabaster. If you've seen my empties, you would have seen that I finished this and also finished my bronzer, but this one is pretty much dry. I was squeezing out as much as I could. It's very dry now and I just want to declutter it. I'm not going to take the stopper out or anything. There's just no point. And yeah, I really enjoy this product. I used it 10 times this last month before I just felt like it was too dry on my skin to sort of blend out. And I'm just going to, yeah, throw it away now that I've filmed my empties. I would definitely repurchase that. But again, I think it's quite a pricey concealer. And if I can find one that's a little bit more affordable, then I will do so. But I really liked it for the brightening effect. So I need to find a concealer that's a little bit cheaper that will give me that brightening effect. Next up is another Empties. This is my Shimmer Bomb from Revolution, my lip gloss. This is in the shade Daydream, and I have also finished this one. It was also in my Empties. There is a tiny bit left down there, but I'm not going to take it out. It is all dry. I do not want to use this anymore. I used it how many times? 11 times before I called it quits. But as you know, in all my previous videos, I took the stopper out and I've been like working on this for the last, I don't know, has it been 9 months? Has it been a year? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm very satisfied with the fact that I finished it. Yes, it's taken me a really long time. Some people can go through lip glosses really fast. I just know that I don't. But I know the technique now, so maybe I can try to roll in another one for the next project. But I'm really happy that I've been able to finish that before the finale, before the end of the year. I just didn't want to continue seeing that in my project pan starting the new year. So very excited that I've got those 3 empties so far. And yeah, 2 items that I'm decluttering. So let's see what I have for the next few items. This one, I have some changes. My L'Oreal Le Blush, I rolled this in last month. I already had a pan on it. I've used it 12 times and I feel like the pan has expanded. I've been really enjoying it. I have it on today. It's just a really light, beautiful flush of color. And I think the color really suits me. It's not the most, it is quite pigmented, but it's not super pigmented. It's just a beautiful pigment that you can work with. It's not one that you have to build up too much, but it's also not one where you put it on your face and you have to sort of like fix it because you put too much on. It's just got the perfect amount of pigment for me. And yeah, I really like the tone of it. It is old though, you know, it's a very old L'Oreal blush that I've had for several years. And I finally hit pan on it this year. And I wanted to expand it when I rolled it into the project a month ago. And I'm just going to see if I can continue expanding it until the end of the month. I can't imagine I'm going to finish it, but who knows? I'm really enjoying it, so maybe I will. Let's see. I guess you'll find out in the finale, but yeah, I've been enjoying that one. And then the item that I've used the most is really an item that we're not going to be able to see much progress in at all, and it is this mascara. So I've used this 17 times this month, which is more than I've used anything. I've just been trying to work on it. This is the Botanic and Beauty Nourishing Mascara. I just really don't like it. It's just, it definitely has a lot more product in it, but I don't like it the way that it makes my eyelashes look. I don't think it really does anything with volumizing. It doesn't do anything with lifting or spreading them out or just any of the things that I like my eyelashes to look like. And I really don't like the packaging. It's really annoying to take it out. It gets stuck. It's a bit messy. But I have product in here, so I'm just going to keep it in until the finale, and then I'll probably declutter at that point. Don't tell anyone, but I probably will. So yeah, I've realized that because I'm rolling out so many things, I've only got 3 items left of my project pan, so my finale is not going to be all that interesting. So for that reason, I am going to roll in a couple more things. I'm going to roll in this Figs and Rouge serum, which I've been pairing with my e.l.f. Puff Puff Primer. This I kind of use as a pre-primer. I don't like it as a serum and I don't really know what to do with it. So I thought, okay, let me use it as a primer. And I feel like it gives me the right skin texture that I need to use this and then have my foundation work. So I already pair these two together, and I really don't have much left of this. So I thought this would be a nice little gimme item to try and finish by the end of the year and just have the two together. So I'll be able to track those quite easily because I already use them together anyway. So I'm just gonna roll that one in. Nice little easy one to do. And yeah, there's only a few weeks left, so I'm not gonna roll in a bunch of new items, but I am gonna roll in my Rimmel Stay Matte. I've just been enjoying this. It's in my Shop My Stash. I already have a pan. I'm kind of curious to see what the pan's gonna look like, so I'll take a picture and then at the finale, we'll see if the pan sort of looks different. I imagine it does look different from it did like a month ago. So I think it'd just be nice to see what I can do in a month's usage on this because I haven't tracked it. So yeah, I'm gonna roll that one in. So I have a few more items to talk about in the next finale. So yeah, that's my update for this month. I'll do my finale at the end of the month, and then I'm also going to do some new project pan projects starting the new year. I haven't yet decided which ones to do, if I'm just going to do my own project pan again, or if I'm going to join some of the Fantastic Ladies collabs and do some of those, because there are quite a few starting in January that I have my eye on, but you'll just have to wait and see. And I also might carry on my Partners in Cream, I might not, we shall see. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time. Bye.